and we are celebrating that today together with many Jewish communities throughout the world for over 2,000 years. The story of Hanukkah, the Greeks wanted to stop the Jewish people from practicing the customs and traditions that they had, and they went into the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, they defiled the temple, they brought in their own gods and thingamajigs and whatnot, and they did not let the Jewish people do the service to the Almighty. One of the implements in the Holy Temple was the menorah. The menorah was a 7-branch candelabra, and one of those things that were necessary was to light that candelabra every single day in order to symbolize the idea of spreading the light of goodness and kindness. And the Greeks felt that that wasn't something that should be done. The Jewish people, a small band of Jews named the Hashmonaim, came and they fought back against these Greeks, and ultimately they succeeded, and they celebrated the next year the winning of the war and also when they did come back to the Holy Temple, there was only a very little bit of oil left that they were able to find that was not defiled, that the seals were not broken. And that oil was only enough to last to burn those 7 branches for 1 day. And it would take 8 days to bring new oil, going up to the oil, to the olive groves, press the oil and bring it back. It would take 8 days, and miraculously the oil lasted for 8 days. And therefore the next year is celebrated by lighting a candelabra of 8 candles for those 8 days, every day adding a light. And today we have our little candelabra here, and because it is the 6th day, we are going to light 6 lights over here, and we will celebrate together. We're going to have Ari here, who came out all the way from New York, but he's from Cleveland, but he's been performing all over the States, and he's going to go after this to Los Angeles, I believe. So he's really busy. He's giving us his time. Thank you so much. I want to give a special thanks to Andrea and Diosa for their assistance in making this happen, and also for IT, Deshaun over here. Thank you so much. And everyone who made this happen. We are going to start with the lighting of the menorah. All right, so we got this little one over here, and this one's going to help us light the rest of them. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner Channukah. Baruch atah I'm going to formally give over the microphone to our very dear Ari Lesser. Thank you.
Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amidst the raging foe, were sheltering tower. The furious they assailed us, but thine and your word broke their soul when our own strength failed us. That's a traditional little song we sing in English. Usually we sing in Hebrew after the Norland. So let me start off in the beginning with the Garden of Eden. You know, it's like, I'm tired of working and sick of the weeding, done with the seeding, the greeding, competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, me eating and cheating, misleading, leave men need a beating. The Torah's the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord I'm pleading, calling a God trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. If I was in Eden now, that would be blessed. Wake up in the morning, I wouldn't get dressed. So walk around naked, just me and my wife. Living in Eden is living a life. The garden is great, at least that's what I hear. The weather is perfect, the water is clear. No violence, no hatred, no trouble, no fear. And everyone lives for like 900 years. But no one counts beside the Most High, watching it all from the earth to the sky. God is the greatest, standing alone, who made me a woman from out of my bone. And there for me always when I need to talk. My Lord, my sheep, my shepherd, my rock, my parent, my teacher, my lover, my friend, from in the beginning until the end. I'm tired of working and sick of the weeding and done with the seeding, the greeding, competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, me eating and cheating, misleading. These men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord I'm pleading, calling the God trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is always at peace. The Almighty One is the only police. And once you get in, if you want to stay, there's only one law that you have to obey. The tree of knowledge you shall not try. That's fine with me. I don't make my pie with good and evil. That's not my goal. Won't touch that fruit with a 10-foot pole. One tree off limits, I don't really care. The garden has peach, plum, papaya, and pear. One chocolate, apricot, cocoa, cranberry, avocado, olive, almond, and cherry, mango, grapefruit, pecan, cashew, walnut, banana, and coconut too. Every kind of tree and the fruit for free. The Garden of Eden's the place for me. I'm tired of working and sick of the weeding and done with the seeding, the greeding, competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, me eating and cheating, misleading, leave men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord I'm pleading, calling a God trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is just like a zoo, except there's no cages and you're in it too. God's always making some creature that's new, and all the creations are brought before you. But God lets you name them whatever you wish. Like that one's a flamingo or a lionfish, that one's a hippopotamus, a cat, that's an alligator, orangutan, kangaroo, rat. On top of all that, the animals talk. You make new friends on every walk. To speak with a skunk, say hi to a fly, share words with birds way up in the sky. Call out a cow, yak with a yak, talk to a turtle, he'll talk right back. The snake might say you should eat from the tree of knowledge, but then you would end up like me. You're tired of working and sick of the weeding and done with the seeding, the greeding, competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, me eating and cheating, misleading. These men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord I'm pleading, calling a God trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. You know, it says in the story in the Garden of Eden that the God would like make all these different animals and basically bring them to the human, and the human gets to name them all. So I like to do raps for the different animals. So if you guys want, you can just like shout out an animal. I'll see if I got one for it. No, I don't have it. Sorry. No, good. I should. You know, next time. Zebra. I don't remember it. Giraffe, okay, I got giraffe. I'm a giraffe, don't laugh, cause my legs about half my whole body's height. If you do the math, 15 feet tall, weighing over a ton, but I move 35 miles an hour when I run at the lion's chase, and I can't win the race. I can still kill a cat with a kick to the face. So they usually just let me be free, eating pounds of leaves with my head in a tree. You want a hippopotamus? I heard earlier? Yo. I'm a hippopotamus standing on the bottom of this river trying to stay out of the sun cause I'm hot it is. Walking underwater cause I'm too fat to float while birds use my back like a blubbery boat. I eat a mass of grass, and if I get harassed, I can move pretty fast on my big fat ass. I'm a 4-ton power in a 4-minute mile high style with a bite that could kill a crocodile. Any other animal use it? Chicken, I got chicken. I'm a rooster. I work hard on the farm at the crack of dawn. I sound the alarm, but old McDonald just came to my coop and swooped on my wife to make some chicken soup. It was bad enough when he was stealing her eggs. Now he chopped off her head, ripped off her legs, carved up her breast, roasted her wings. How could a guy do such a thing? I heard a lion, I think. Yeah? I'm an African lion with the golden mane, sitting on my throne atop the food chain, king of the pride. I'm a pimp, getting paid just to lay in the shade 20 hours a day. I guard the lionesses living in my yard, so they keep me well fed, hustling hard. And when they drag home that deceased wildebeest, I always get to eat the lion's share of the feast. Any other animals you guys want? Cow, let's see. I'm a cow, yeah, the kind that you eat, and I'm sick of being treated like a piece of meat. No, I don't got milk for you, I got beef, because I see my brother's blood in between your teeth. Fast food, not grass-fed, brand in my ass while I watch my family get murdered in mass, and you're squeezing my udders for your butter and cheese. Please, God, give them all mad cow disease. Any other animals you guys want? I'm a horse, of course, I can move with force, 40-mile-an-hour pace on the race course. I can round up cattle wearing shoes in a saddle. I'm the steed with the speed you need to do battle. I'm a bronco, yippee-yi-yo, hold on as I blow through my foes like Genghis Khan. Saying that, best stay out the way with your half a ton eating hay day. Is it cutting out of there? Check, okay. Any other animals you guys want?
Elephant.
Well, I'm a big fella called an African elephant, 11-pound brain, you can tell I'm intelligent. Might look dumb, but I'm so smart, I can count, use tools, even make some art. Got a 6-foot nose, and 6-foot ears, and 6-foot teeth that I use like spears. I weighed over 300 pounds at birth. I'm the biggest beast on the face of the earth.
Anything else? Sorry, I think I couldn't hear what was going on. No, I'm not a beaver, sorry. Owl, I got an owl, let's see. I'm an Arctic owl, wearing all white, so I hunt day and night with binocular sight, but my ears are designed to allow me to find my prey just fine, even if I was blind. My talons slice through the ice, hunting for lemmings and mice. I swallow whole prey, let the flesh decay, then regurgitate bones and fur the next day. Any other animals? Dragon. I do have a Komodo dragon. Let's see if I can remember that though. I don't remember. I have a Komodo dragon. No one ever asked for it, so it's ones that people don't ask for. I start to forget them. Gorilla. Oh, shoot, I have a gorilla. I'm a mountain gorilla, gray ape with the weight of 500 pounds. I'm the biggest primate. Oh. I'm sorry, I forget. A bear? I'm a polar bear with the long white hair, sneak up on prey. They don't know I'm there, cause I hunt in the snow like an Eskimo, and one swipe from my paw is a deadly blow. I lurk near the ice, the edge of the ice beware. I snare any snail that comes up for air. 10 feet when I stand, I can kill a grown man. I'm the biggest carnivore living on land. Whale. I'm a big fat female, great blue whale, set sail with my 25-foot wide tail. When I sing my song, every word I say is heard 10,000 miles away. Every day I eat 40 million krill, 4 tons until I've had my fill. My length and width are on top of the list. I'm the biggest creature that ever exists. Anything else? Should we move on? Next subject. All right, we'll go over to the next thing. So, we did Garden of Eden. I got some animals. We got to Noah's Ark, because all these animals, they like 2 by 2 came up on board. Maybe not the whales. Whales probably chilled in the ocean, but it was like this. My name is Noah, and in my time the world was full of corruption and crime. There was violence and greed in a garden of weeds. I was the only righteous seed, so God told me to hide my family inside the ark. We survived while the whole world died. God brought the rain, Great flood came when the waters dried. We were all that remained. Well, I was born to a world of violence and hate. The wickedness of mankind was great. The God looked one day into his dismay. He saw all flesh and corrupted its way. I was the only man who found grace in the eyes of God from the whole human race. So he spoke to me in a prophecy, and he told me just what would come to be. Said, I'm bringing that flood, so you better build a big old boat, or else you're gonna get killed. Use gold for wood and make sure it's strong. It's gotta be 300 cubits long from side to side, make it 50 wide, from the bottom to the top, 30 cubits high, divided to be 3 stories tall, and inside and out, waterproof those walls. Bring tons of food for your family and you, and every species of creature too. 1 male, 1 female, 2 by 2. You turn that boat to a floating zoo. So I built the ark, no easy feat. Took 120 years to complete. The animals came from far and wide before God said I'd better get inside. Then he brought the rain like a hurricane. Nothing like it before, never will be again. The fountains burst from the ocean's floor, and it rained and it poured and it rained some more. 40 days and 40 nights non-stop, till the flood was above every mountain top. All flesh that lived on the dry land died, and only those on the ark survived. We lived in fear for over a year, until it appeared that the coast was clear, and God told us we should disembark along with the animals from the ark. We returned to a world completely empty. As far as the eye could see, the only people left were my family tree. To this day, all men descend from me, and my name is Noah. And in my time, the world was full of corruption and crime. There was violence and greed in a garden of weed. I was the only. No need for fighting and no need for killing. The world isn't a comic book full of supervillains. The only thing you should be afraid of is your fear. So open up your eyes, open up your ears, open up your heart, open up your mind. Leave all your hatred and anger behind. Reach out to your neighbor and try to connect with peace. Starts with you. I'm calling out to all the people underneath the sun. Man or woman, if you're old, if you're young, no matter what you do, what the nation of your birth, join me in this prayer for peace on earth. We are one nation, one people, one love, part of one universe with one God above it. When we recognize that we all are one, the militant soldier will lay down his gun, because there will be no more enemies to kill. No bullets will fly, no blood will spill, no cannons will fire, no bombs will drop. The military machine will grind to a stop. Everyone on earth would just come together, all of us working to make the world better. A wave of unity and love will be surging, a war will be over with world peace emerging. So I'm calling out to all the people underneath the sun. Man or woman, if you're old, if you're young, no matter what you do or the nation of your birth, join me in this prayer for peace on earth. So, you know, it's really when you get down to the essence, it's all one, you know? It's all one, that's what's really there. We all have the same source. So, this is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God. The Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun. One is the darkness, one is the light, one is the day, one is the night, one is the land, one is the ocean, one is stillness, one is motion, one is resistance, one is compliance, one is religion, one is science, one is a bird, one is a tree, one is a you, one is a me, one is a Muslim, one is a Jew, one is a Christian and a Hindu, one is an atheist, one is a Buddhist, one is an anarchist, one is a nudist, one is what you do, one is what you think, one is what you eat, one is what you drink, one is in your lungs every time you take a breath, one is all life and one is all death, one is what you know and one is a surprise, one is invisible in front of your eyes, one is music, film, theater, and art, one is the end and one is the start. This is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God. The Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun. Now some of us live very phony lives, work boring jobs, marry fake husbands and wives, working 9 to 5s, buy material things like big SUVs and diamond rings. We easily lose sight of what is actually real, numb to the feelings we actually feel, lose touch with our surrounding environments, and instead see the world in terms of dollars and cents. It's easy to get caught up in your own little mind and forget that all life is completely entwined, because every blade of grass grass, and all of mankind will add up to one when they're all combined. So love your neighbors even if they're different than you, other races, religions, other species too. Just because you and another person don't agree doesn't make you holier than he or she. Just follow these rules for a blessed life. Don't kill, don't steal, don't cheat on your wife, don't value an object over something that's living. Respect everybody and always be forgiving, because the universe is huge and we're so small, just part of the one that encompasses all. So let go of your hatred, fill your heart with love, because for all of us below there is one above. This is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God, the Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun. Here, go ahead.
No raffle rap? No raffle rap. Okay, we're gonna do a little raffle over here. We have some great little gifts to, there's actually gift cards to Starbucks, because, you know, Hanukkah is all about Starbucks. Hanukkah is all about Starbucks. Hanukkah is all about fuel and energy, about the oil lasting. You know, there's always the discussion about fuel, oil, gas, this much and that much, $3 a gallon, $4 a gallon. Well, in the time of the temple 2,000 years ago, they also needed oil to fuel that fire. And so too, it is symbolic of that internal energy that we have. And some of us need that cup of joe in the morning. Anyhow, to cut the long story short, on the connection of Starbucks and Hanukkah. As a matter of fact, they say that the woman on the Starbucks symbol is Queen Esther, but that's the wrong holiday. So
it's a relationship. They both say islands.
right, there you go. You actually say the same prayer for both holidays, Hanukkah and Purim. Thank you very much.
Deep connection between Starbucks.
This guy's a rapper and a scholar. So we're gonna call out, we're gonna have our impartial rapper over here to choose a number, a ticket.
Ari Lesser.
Ari Lesser. He came here, he was a winner. Yeah. Okay, 003045. 045. No takers? Nobody. We'll try a different one. How about choose one?
003048.
048. Okay.
Don't worry, we got more.
We got a lot more where that came from. Can you call out?
No one's getting my cup of joe.
We got 003038.
Isn't that incredible? Thank you, Andrea. She designed these so beautifully. You can read when you
003038. Anyone got that? Yeah.
Coffee before they
Finish it.
finish.
Stay up there. Oh, no pictures, really?
That's all right. It's fine. Not
she
so much.
wants- no,
Oh,
she
okay.
wants pictures.
Oh, she wants pictures.
All right.
All right.
003044. Oh, next one. Anyone have that? 003044?
What are you holding so far?
Two. We've given them those two. Those are going to.
Gosh, we got another 4 left.
All right. 003042. Oh, that's 44?
2.
Oh,
4.
sorry.
All right.
And 4-2.
Did we have a 4-2?
003042. Next. 003028.
Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. A round of applause.
All right, we got
003045.
045.
45. No 45? Okay. 003003. Got a nice. Anyone got that? 003?
IT
Here's
guy?
you?
Is that it? One more?
We have one more.
003035.
All
Oh
right.
boy, okay. Fantastic, look at that.
Yep, we're done.
Can I have the two of you join them for a photo real quick?
Where do you want us? Do you want us
If you
actually
could
in
move
the
over,
front?
that'd be
Yeah.
helpful.
We're going to continue with the program.
With this Starbucks gift card, I will.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Well, tell us when you're ready.
All right, let's get you in there. All right. Deshaun,
Ari, I think you're supposed to come.
all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Oh, okay.
The last one didn't flash.
It's all right. I think the first one worked.
The flash. First
The first one
flashed.
worked.
First one good.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
Continue the program.
Alright, so let's say a little something about Hanukkah here. This song is my Hanukkah hip hop song. It goes like this. Well, Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree. Spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. The knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. Over 2,000 years ago it began when the Greeks marched on the Holy Land. They demanded the Jews lose their traditions, and those who refused were beat to submission. They conquered our country from west to east, banned every festival, fast and feast, burned non-kosher beasts on the altar. The least righteous man paid a bribe and they made him high priest. Every scroll of the Torah they saw was burned, along with the teachers and students who learned. If they found out a circumcision was done, they'd slaughter the mother along with the son. Back then we could not rest on Shabbat, and those who kept kosher were killed on the spot, making us break our diet by taking the life of those who would not eat bacon. They set up their idols in every town and told all the Jews around to bow down. Most people obeyed, trying to stay intact, but the Maccabees rose up and fought back. But Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree. Spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. When they told a man named Matisiyahu to bow to an idol in public view, not only did he refuse, he slew some Jew who did what they told him to do. Then he fled to the wilderness and led an army of rebels who liked what he said. They rose and stood to fight for what's good, waging guerrilla warfare in the woods. He had 5 sons named Yohanan, Shimon, Yehuda, Elazar, Yonatan. When their father passed, they vowed to fight on until they were dead or the Greeks were gone. Like a Hebrew hammer, the Maccabees hit Hellenists so hard that their army split, made them run and hide with God on their side. They retook the temple, had it purified. They only had enough oil to light the holy menorah for a single night. But a great miracle changed their fate, and the lamb saw burn for 8 days straight. But Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree. Spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. They risked their lives to fight assimilation, but now Hanukkah's just a cheap imitation of some other foreign nation celebration that falls on a similar calendar location. Hocus pocus made you lose focus, broke all the rules, acting like Antiochus, drinking eggnog like a hog till you get sick, making your potato pancakes from Bisquick. You like the menorah, but you don't study Torah, cause you're running like Lot after Sodom and Gomorrah. No divine presents all from Walmart, so you still feel empty when you fill up your cart. If your great granddad saw that Hanukkah bush, you would get no gift, just a potch on the tush, cause this holiday's not about buying stuff, it's to teach that a little bit is more than enough. It doesn't really matter if you're losing or winning, all you need is a dreidel to keep on spinning. So fry up a feast, bring your family near, and steer clear of the cashier this year. Cause Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree. I spent all their money on a shopping spree. You're trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. I was actually thinking, a friend over here, he was like, you should do your Star Wars raps with people. And I was actually thinking that Star Wars is kind of similar to Hanukkah in a way. Hear me out, okay? Because there's like this, sort of like this evil empire comes in and like crushes this ancient religion of the Jedis. You know, the Jedis are an ancient religion. Even in England, I think they voted, and like enough people said they were Jedi Knights, that it's officially a religion in the UK. But even in the story, like, Jedis were this ancient religion, and they were like, upholding the forces of just like righteousness and fairness, and then like this evil empire comes in and is just like, no, we're gonna just crush you, and like then all the Jedis, even the ones that didn't get killed, had to go into hiding. So it's very similar in some ways to sort of Hanukkah, and also the outcome is similar, which is the Jedis, even though they're vastly outnumbered, they're able to overcome, with their connection to the Force, you know what I'm saying? They're able to overcome the evil forces of the Empire. So, if you guys want, you can just name out some Star Wars characters. I'll spit a... I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi, an elite Jedi Knight. Humble and modest, and though I know how to fight, I prefer diplomacy. They call me negotiator. In the history of Jedis, very few have been greater. I'm wise beyond my years, steadfast and selfless, defeating the dark side, defending the helpless, a swordsman, wielding my lightsaber with skill, a master of the Force, bending others to my will. Yep. I do or do not. There is no try. Yoda is my name, Grandmaster Jedi. Wise I am, for I have been through a lot. When 900 you reach, look as good you will not. I'm a great warrior. The Force is my gift. With only my mind, massive objects I lift. Expert lightsaber technique I got. You judge me by my size, but size matters not. Any other ones you guys want? I'm this great hater wielding a lightsaber. Used to be Anakin, now they call me Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, half man, half machine, serving my master, Emperor Palpatine. I'll choke you to death, make your shirt collar tighter, I'll blow you to bits with my advanced TIE fighter. You cannot defeat me, so don't even bother. I'll discipline your ass like I am your father. You might be a marksman, but I can shoot faster. Rarely if ever miss a shot with my blaster. They call me Princess Leia. Many men pursue me. I'm so hot, my own twin brother wanted to do me, but I'm not a sex object. I'm a woman with a mission. Top rebel general and skilled tactician. Galactic Empire can't touch the masses. They can strike back or return and kick their asses. I'm R2D2 confetti, creating this drive, distracting droid, deactivating computer interfacing, light home scanning, astro color projector, air cannon with inflatable mattress, periscope, propeller, cable, gun, claw, arm, collapsible umbrella, more gas than a Swiss Army knife in my chest, only hold out like American Express. I'm C-3PO, human cyborg relations, fluent in 6 million forms of communication, assisting with etiquette, customs, translation, so everything runs smoothly when you go on vacation. But space travel is perilous, I prefer not to fly. No need for excitement, I'd rather not die. I'm a protocol droid, trying to avoid any situation that will get me destroyed. I'm Luke Skywalker, straight from Tatooine, and though I didn't find out till I was 19, I'm one of the few Jedi Knights still remaining. The Force is strong with me, although I have no formal training. I'm an expert pilot, no matter what I'm flying. I blew up the Death Star without even trying. Plus I got my lightsaber technique down to a science. I'm a new hope for the Rebel Alliance. Yo, my name is Han Solo. When I push a fat whip, the Millennium Falcon can outrun any ship. As a spice smuggler, I gained my respect. I made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. So when we're under attack, there's no need to panic. I'm a top-notch pilot, a skilled mechanic, and a smooth operator. I have to admit I'm a little bit cocky because I know that I'm a shit.
A legendary pilot, I ain't no rookie. My name is Chewbacca, a big hairy Wookiee. On the Falcon, friends call me Chewie. Fly drunk all the time, but I never gotta do it. I walk around naked, I don't even wear shoes. I like to play games, but I don't like to lose. So if you beat me, don't be alarmed when I grab you by the shoulder and rip off your arm.
Anybody else?
I'm a notorious gangster named Jabba the Hutt. No matter what the operation, I take the fattest cut. Piracy, slavery, gun running, spice smuggling. Got my hand in so many crimes that I'm juggling. Cruel, cold-hearted, greedy, and malicious. I like torture, execution, and half naked. You don't want to mess with me. Straight gang lord, drop you through a trap door, lead you to my rancor.
Boba Fett.
I'm Mandalorian warrior, my name is Boba Fett, and when it comes to bounty hunters, I'm the best you can get. I'm a mercenary, an assassin for hire, working for Jabba the Hutt and the Galactic Empire. Got way more weapons than can fit in my pockets. Flamethrowers, rifles, wrist lasers, and rockets strapped with full body armor and a jetpack to fly, so I can make my getaway before you even die. Anyone else? We good on Star Wars? Last call?
An Ewok. I don't know.
Oh, Ewok, shoot. I do have an Ewok. Yeah. It's like, I know how it starts. I'm cheap, turbo covered in gray hair. I might look like a little furry teddy bear, only about a meter high. I ain't that tall, but on the moon and only about a meter high. I ain't that large, but on the moon and I'm the Ewok in charge. I forget how it goes. It's something about hang gliders and throwing rocks at people. I don't know. All right, cool. So now you can see how there's a deep connection also, besides Starbucks and Hanukkah, also between Star Wars and Hanukkah. That worked out nicely, I don't know. I wasn't planning it. But we'll move on to something a little bit more spiritual. How about? So here's a song called Today. It goes like this. Don't forget to remember that it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, because today always lasts. There's no such thing as the future or the past. Listen up, people, I can assure you, no one else is gonna live your life for you. You're strong and powerful, not timid and weak. And your life is going on today as we speak. If you want something done, you better do it now. You don't know how to do it, well, figure out how. Heed the words of Yoda, a master Jedi. Do or do not, there is no try. You can do anything that you want anywhere. So if you aren't doing it, you don't really care. Can't do it tomorrow, I don't care what you say. Tomorrow don't exist, there is only today. Don't forget to remember, it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, because today always lasts. And no such thing as the future or the past. Earlier today you weren't even around, and later today you'll be buried in the ground. Live your life to the fullest and don't reminisce, because today is the only day that exists. If you don't like today, well, the outlook is bleak. Forecast says it'll be today all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all a part of today, which is the only one day. Often when it's dark and there's very little light, I accidentally call today tonight, but then I go to bed, and when I awaken it's still today, so I was happily mistaken. Don't forget to remember, it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, because today always lasts. There's no such thing as the future or the past. Now, there's definitely a lot of things in life get so much easier when you just live in the moment, you know. So much of our sufferings and sorrows are just us imagining future or past realities that are not even here anymore, you know. So you can just really get through things a lot easier when you stay grounded in the moment, in the now, you know. You gotta focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. When it's raining, skies are gray and you're feeling bad, think for a minute about what's making you sad. You might be short on money, but what's that really worth? All the money in the world couldn't buy you birth. In a race of millions, you're the only sperm that scored. You passed the hardest test already, life was your reward. Stop feeling down and out, start having a ball, because being alive is the greatest gift of all. You can sing and dance, you can eat and drink, you can run, jump, learn, sleep, walk, talk, or think. So cheer up, smile, laugh away your sorrow. Today it might be raining, but the sun will shine tomorrow. And focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. And focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. Some folks complain when it's rain and sleet, then they moan and they groan in the summer's heat. But you're alive, who cares if it's cold or hot? Just try and be grateful for all that you got. Thank God you have food, cause some people don't. Thank God you're getting educated, some people won't. Thank God you can see, some people are blind. And thank God for all the friends that you find. Thank God for Shabbat to snap the daily grind. Thank God you can sleep each night and rest your mind. Thank God for the books of Moses 1 through 5. But most of all, thank God you're alive. And focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, I love your fellow man. Everything else is part of one too. You and I have been one right from the start. So I love you from the bottom of my heart. I got nothing but love for another. Love all my friends, love all my lover. Love like a son, love like a brother. And love one God, cause there is no other. Here's a little song for my grandma. She definitely gave me more love than like anybody else I ever met in this world, so it's fitting for her to come after that. So you stopped eating food, didn't even try. You were tired of living, so you chose to die. Way across the country, never got to say goodbye. When I heard the news, all I could do was cry. I had tears falling from my eyes like rain. Drank a whole bottle of wine to kill the pain. When you realized I'll never see you again, memories of you began to flash through my brain. Your face would light up when I walked through the door. I wish I could have seen you just once more, but I should have made a better effort before. Now you were gone and it hurt to my core. Could barely believe that it was true. Far from my friends and family, more than you. My last grandparent always understood and loved me more than anybody else ever could. When I think of you, that's what I think of. It's what you were about when push comes to shove. So if you're still on earth or in heaven up above, in your honor I will spread love. You showed me what love was really worth and filled me up with loving ever since my birth. So now it's my turn to do the reverse and spread that love all over this earth. Your love is with me everywhere I go, at every single show, in every single flow. Didn't get to tell you that before you died, so I hope you can hear me. I pray that you know, speaking from my heart, I'm being sincere. You mean so much to me, you are dear. Wherever I travel, your love will be near. So even though you're gone, you're still right here. You give it up for my grandma and all the grandmas, you know. None of us can be here today without the grandmas. Yeah. You know, they flow on the souls to the next thing, whatever it is. Everyone know that we H2O, a song like water, go with the flow. Everyone know that we H2O, song like water, and go with the flow. You know water makes up more than half of me, so my identity split like a Red Sea. I'm Polish as the ice caps melting real slow and rushing like a river with a rapid flow. So you get to pick how you want your drink. I can flow hot or cold like the kitchen sink. As soon as I hear the beat drop like rain, make the crowd get down like water in the drain. You know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Mostly water if you get scientific with lyrics deeper than the Florida Pacific. Making tidal waves with the rhymes I spray, moving back and forth like the sea level sway. Cause music is to me as the moon to the ocean, pulling on my body and keeping me in motion. North to the south, move like the Mississippi, flowing everywhere I go and dancing like a hippie. Cause everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know that we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Well, I can't always manage the flow, man. When I make plans, I'm a flaky snowman. Though my fate is taking me here, I'll evaporate and disappear so I can have fun. Play today, then like a river, run off on my way. Loving and living my life, having fun, till I return to the ocean of the one. Cause everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Everyone know we H2O, so move like water and go with the flow. Well, I'll do one more piece for you and then we'll call it a day. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Ari Lesser. Thank you, John Vallejo, for bringing me out here and to our university. Really appreciate it. So, here I'll do, this song is about just being grateful, giving thanks. So it's like this. Hi, my name's Ari, I'm a child of the earth, been around the sun 27 times since birth. Feel at home everywhere, cause the earth is my mother. So if you're from this planet, you can call me brother. Primary concerns are having water to drink, food to eat, air to breathe, and some time to think. A notebook to write in, a pen to write, and a pillow I can rest my head on each night. I don't worry too much when conditions are adverse. No matter what happens, things could always be worse. Gotta move forward, can't move in reverse, and so I go with the flow of the universe. Try to give thanks that my life is so blessed. Every single morning when I wake from my rest, cause I love being me, and my eyes still see, and my lungs still breathe, and I still can pee. And in the bathroom I give thanks for sacred Mayim. Whether it's from a river, a lake, or a stream, I'm so lucky clean water comes to my sink, allowing me to wash my hands and take a drink. No matter where I woke up before I hit the road, give thanks for shelter as I leave my abode. Mansion, apartment, house, tent, or shed, how wonderful it is to have a roof overhead. Give thanks for clothes, not for material reasons, but because they protect me no matter the season. Keep me warm in the winter, shade me from the sun, let me focus my mind on thoughts of the one. I try to think of others and not only of myself, and pursue happiness instead of seeking wealth. Speak the words of a lover, not the words of a hater. Remember that my life is just part of something greater. It's to the Almighty One that I pray. I do it every day in my own special way, knowing that there's something greater helps me to realize I don't know much and I'm not that wise. I'm grateful and blessed just to be who I am, living in a free country and born a free man with hands that can work and legs that can walk, a mind that can think and a mouth that can talk. I can hear, I can touch, I can taste, smell, and see. All five of my senses, they work properly. My mind, my body, my spirit is strong. My parents taught me the difference between right and wrong. Got water to drink, I got food to eat, got clothes on my back, got shoes on my feet. I can do arithmetic, I can write, I can read. What more could I ask for? I have all I need. So look at your own life, and if the same is true, you should probably give thanks too, or be grateful that your basic needs are met, cause when you're living the good life, it's easy to forget. So thank you. I'm grateful to you, thank you to Vallejo University, and of course my
Happy Channukah!
If you guys are interested, I got some CDs, so just come, or if you just want to talk to me, ask me some questions, feel free to come talk to me. So, blessings, happy Hanukkah.